Well, Brock, the fans were out and shouting J-E-T-S Jets well before the gates opened here. And now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Detroit Lions and the New York Jets. Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And away we go from East Rutherford. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10.
Here we go, son. All right.
They fake the handoff. Now Fields. Down the field. He's got Wilson. And he's not going to be able to add anything to that catch. So give him progress across midfield there to the opposing 46. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it's good for a New York first down. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
Let's go. Here we go, son. 58, move here, son. All right.
First and 10. Here's Fields. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they face second down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Here we go. All right.
Here's Jerome Ford for the first time this game. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
First and 10 from the 32.
You got a mini basic. Why not? Here we go. Turbo, son. Tonight.
Fields out of the gun. locates Adonai Mitchell. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Nice. Sit high.
From the red zone now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Out of the backfield looking for Breece Hall there. And it's going to be 2nd down. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock. But down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Here we go.
2nd down and 10. Fields. He rolls to his right. And got his man. Touchdown, New York. The Jets take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. It's an Adonai Mitchell touchdown. Joey Sly on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Jets will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down just inside the 25. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Fury. Yellow. 45. White. Ready? Go.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Ready? Break.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Down. Spot.
Back to throw now. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Got it.
We've set it down from the 37.
Set. Hut. Blue. 32. Ready.
Read option on 1st down. He's going to keep it. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Yellow. Check.
They're going to try and throw it here. Hits him on the out route. And he'll have a 4-yard gain on that one. He's taken down at the 44.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Okay.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Here we go. Here we go. 50. Great. Claude Ray. Set.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Throw left side, and St. Brown has it. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or 2 short for the first down.
10 black. Hut, hut.
Here's the snap on 4th. He's going deep. This is caught inside the 15. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions finish off their opening drive. Beats Texas on the extra point. And the Lions respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. To return, Jerome Ford. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner, and this gets out to the 30. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Here we go, side. Side.
Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. They get an even 40 out of that one. And that's good for a Jets first down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
First and 10 after that last highlight. They're at the 30.
Here we go, side. 19 instruction. Tonight.
They go right back to Hall. This is ahead for about 5. That was Tyleik Williams in on the play.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Chip spin. Here we go, side. Watch the bullet. Turn ball, side. Go.
Here's Hall once more. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Blue 58, blue 58.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Rolling left, buying some time. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
Slide's kick is up and good. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year, and I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. He's going to field this at the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
Set, hut. Hut.
I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that is good for a Detroit first down. All set to go now from the 35.
Ready. Blue, set.
First down, play action. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. Great work by the Michigan State rookie to find the right throw and get them the first. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
45, ready.
On first down, it's Gibbs. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Lions have a first down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Ready, set.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Ready, ready. 50, green. Hey, blue. Rail, yellow. Hut.
On the draw, this is Gibbs. No repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go, set. Hut, hut.
Throwing it on second down. And that is how our first quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. Well, these top-tier offenses have brought the firepower so far. Plenty of points in that first quarter. Scoreboard shows 10-7. More from MetLife coming right up. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. This has been a good drive, but it's at risk here on third down. That one complete to St. Brown. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that is good for a Detroit first down. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a second quarter lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Point after up and good from Bates. And the Lions take a 4-point lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Here's Ford on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
Here we go, Scott. 3-19,
Shotgun snap to Fields. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23.
Here we go. Tonight.
Play action, Fields. Taylor going downfield. It's caught. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
19 windy. Here we go. Tonight.
Fields on first down. Escapes the pocket. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. And now it's second down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Second and 10 now. Fields. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Here we go. Tonight.
From the gun, it's Ford. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
So first down from the 41.
Here we go. Sit high.
On the keeper, here's Fields. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Tackled by Jack Campbell.
I can promise you that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Go.
Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. Terrion Arnold in on the stop.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4.
Here we go. Sit high. Sit high.
Fields to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field's thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Here we go. Sit high.
They'll run for it with Hall. And the defense escapes. And a nice drive going, but the defense gets off the field by forcing that turnover on downs.
Well, a blitz on 4th down's a gutsy call, but it can work against a pass or a run. Good luck running for the sticks when you got a whole defense crashing you right off the snap.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Let's go.
They motion a tight end left.
Red 38. Set, go.
They go play action on 1st down. Pass taken in by St. Brown. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Come on. Cut.
They're going play action. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the intended receiver. So now they have 3rd and short.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the first.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Let's go now. 10 black. Ready?
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That's complete to Slaw. This gets the 1st and more. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. Give him 38 on that one. And the Lions have a 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he got what he could there. Call it about 4 yards on 1st down.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front
ready?
7.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Ready. 33. Hut.
Back to throw. Oh, nice adjustment to bring in that tip pass. And he's brought down at the line.
Well, that short pass gets tipped, and you then don't have much time to react to the catch. But he brings it in anyway to save the completion.
It'll be 3rd and 5 on the other side, Brock, as we have reached our 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from MetLife Stadium on the other side.
Ready.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Set. Ready. 50. Green. Ready.
Gibbs now from the gun. And he is not going to be able to reach that marker. Got it close, but it sets up 4th and less than a yard now.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They were lining up to go for this.
Black, white, white. Black shot. Set cut.
They're going to throw for it on 4th. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions grow their lead just before halftime. Bates now for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions drive their lead to 11. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Returnable from the 1. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go. Hey, Can. 319, got tonight. Tonight.
Fields out of the gun. Chased out to his right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
319, got tonight. EQ. Go.
First and 10. Here's Fields. And this is lofted deep down the middle. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Bunch right. Tonight.
Now it's Fields. Completed over the middle. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Jets moving quickly, trying to get the offense set.
Test. Bunch right. Mayday. Tonight.
Fields on 3rd. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Terrion Arnold has it. And the Lions get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. That would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
New set of downs from 37.
Red, 38.
No. Me.
We motion the tight end over.
Ready.
Throwing now on first down. Defense is too much here. The Jets drag him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes 2nd and 22. Motioning Williams left.
Ready.
2nd down pass play coming. Going deep here for the end zone. And he brings it in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions get more points to end a lopsided first half. How quickly things can change, partner. The pain from being taken down that prior play, yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used the pass rush from the previous play because that quarterback had plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw, and he gets an immediate measure of revenge for that sack.
Here's Ford on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining.
Chip slip. Here we go. Shot.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Now put one of the tight ends in motion.
32. Set.
A give to Gibbs to start the 3rd. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Check set.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Downfield is fine. St. Brown. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Come on, set. 33. Ready?
Working now from the gun. To the right, he's got to Slaw. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Ready. Claws red. Hut, go.
Handoff to Gibbs from the gun. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. That was Jermaine Johnson there to make the play. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Here we go. Yellow, 22. Hut, hut.
He's going to throw it. Finds him over the middle. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Lions have a first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage. at the combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
They'll throw here on first. Throwing the out route complete. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Got it.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. Red, 38. Drill green. Ready.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Now nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. Yellow, 43. Ready?
Back to throw. Cut near the goal line. And he's in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions grow their lead yet again. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Starting from the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 3:31. Go.
They start the drive with Hall. He's got room to roam. And he gets this down near the 30. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
19 windy, 19 windy. Here we go. All right.
Going to the ground again on first. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug of war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
No mud. Here we go. Good night.
A pistol snap. Fields. Down the field. He's got Wilson. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
4 downs now to get in. Here's
Here
1st and goal.
Delta, green 19. All right.
From the red zone now. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Jets start the 2nd half with some needed points. It's a Justin Fields touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist, and you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
Down. 22, black 40. Ready.
Drive begins with Gibbs. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
Let's go.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Headed out right. He's got for big yards on the right side. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Yellow, 22. Red, cycle. Set.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that first down carry.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Ready.
Again, it's Gibbs. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Got it.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Drill green. Set punt. 50 green. Punt.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Wow, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. And the Jets get it back on the final play of the quarter. A nice takeaway to end that 3rd quarter. And they're going to have a new possession waiting to start the 4th. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Green knife. Set high.
Fields gets it out wide quick. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
Here we go. Set high. Green knife. Here we go. Set high.
Fields on 1st down. Buys time, rolling right. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21.
Jump slant. Here we go. Go.
Fields throwing once more. Touchdown, New York. The Jets get it back to within 2 possessions. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Jets make it an 11-point ball game. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Blue strike. Come on. Set. Go.
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. But you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Let's go. Block. Ready.
They go play action on 1st down. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. This is brought in at the 50. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions have likely locked up the win right there. Bates now for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Lions push their lead to 18. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Here's Ford on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. New York to the line. 1st and 10.
Hey, here we go. Green 19, just attack. Right.
Fields throwing here. Escapes out to the left. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Here we go. EQ. Green 19, just attack. Attack.
1st down throw for Fields. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, son. Easy, 58. We'll see his that. Tonight.
Fields out of the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's not far from that 1st down marker, is he, partner? Up to the 47. 3rd down coming up.
Making that throw into double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. But give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch with a whole bunch of bodies around him.
222.
Fields on 3rd and 2. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. Completed over the middle. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. The right call at the right time, Brock. Give him 9 and a successful conversion on 4th.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Here we go, son. Right.
Throwing on 1st down. Fields. Same guy. Wilson again. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Keep, don't jump. Ready? Go.
Now Fields again. Caught, nice gain left side. It's inside the 10. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets get it back to within 2 possessions. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer? Nobody.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 33, claws red. Slide blue. Set Hutton.
Running it with Gibbs. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Down. Yellow, 43. 560.
One of the tight ends in motion left.
Set, go.
Throwing off the play fake. And this one is launched downfield. Put the body on the line for his team. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10.
Red, 38. Ready.
Working inside the red zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Quite the strike to his tight end, and the patience he showed waiting for that to break open. That was awesome, and it's rewarded with 6.
You know, it should be simple, Kate, right? In philosophy, it should be simple. Just plaster that big guy. Throw bodies at him in coverage, but stopping a tight end near the end zone is anything but simple with how deceptively good they are as route runners and finding that football when it arrives.
Here's Ford on the return. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll start this series with an option left. Ford gets it on the pitch. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Jets hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
Here we go. Turbo, sir.
Now Fields. And down he goes. The Lions rush gets home. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Kate, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
319, got that. Delta, Delta. Sack.
Fields now, 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Begins his return at the 16. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up, past their own 30. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Come on, set. Set.
It's Gibbs on the carry. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Okay, right.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
52 Blaster. Let's go. 10, red, cycle. Blaster, 6. Ready?
Another one for Gibbs. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a
Ready,
short
set.
3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all
Set,
right
right.
here. Now, playbook's wide open
52,
for 1st and 10.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down. So the Lions get the win on the road. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Huard and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from New York.